Are all company shares in the world purchasable on my trading platform? This is a commonly asked question. So before we get into it, at this stage, you understand that a company is a collection of shares which are owned by multiple people. Furthermore, you understand that the price of these shares are determined by the demand for these securities for the stock. You have now set up your trading account through your broker of choice, bearing in mind a focus on low fees. Now, why is it that only certain companies have shares which can be purchased on your trading platform? For example, Microsoft and Apple are on the trading platform, but your local restaurant or side street store is not. This is because in order for company shares to be traded, they need to be listed on a stock exchange, and companies can choose whether or not they want to be listed. A listed company is a company which has been authorized by a stock exchange to have its shares traded on the exchange, i.e. people can buy and sell shares quickly and easily on the exchange. Stock exchanges allow you and me to buy shares easily and quickly. Being a listed company allows someone to easily trade their shares. When you buy a share on your trading platform acts as a middleman to allow that transaction to actually happen, i.e. the trading platform connects you to the stock exchange and in return takes a very small commission. If there is a company which is not traded, it does not mean you can never purchase their shares. You can. It would just be a little harder and would probably take some more time. You would have to arrange to meet the owner of your local restaurant, state your intention that you would like to buy shares in the company, and then the process follows that a contract or agreement would have to be met to arrange for the transfer of shares from the owner to you. This is out of the scope of this course purely because there are many companies which are listed. However, the teaching learnt in this course can still be applied to unlisted investments. Can you only buy and sell shares on your trading platform? This is another commonly asked question. There are many things which one can buy and sell on stock exchanges. You are not just limited to shares and stocks. There are other instruments such as exchange traded funds, otherwise known as ETFs, contracts for difference, otherwise known as CFDs, options and futures, commodities. The list goes on. Again, this course is limited to stocks and shares of companies. However, I just wanted to inform that there are many options from which you can choose. The stock markets are an interesting place. Of all these other instruments, the value investor is most likely to invest in ETFs, exchange traded funds. Quite simply, these are a collection of shares which have been neatly packed into one share. You no longer need to purchase shares individually. You can quite simply purchase an ETF which already consists of multiple companies and their shares. Furthermore, ETFs are just like shares. They have a share price, and the price of that share can go up and down. It is a very simple way to gain exposure to multiple companies through the purchase of one share. There are many ETFs in this world, the same way that there are multiple companies. All ETFs consist of an arrangement of different companies. Therefore, the performance of the ETF is based on the performance of the shares in the ETF. We will cover more of this in the investment plan for the inactive investor section. There's an interesting fact that I would just like to share with you. At this stage, you have a good understanding of the basics of investing and how to invest and what you are investing in. This is an important step to financial independence. Equities and shares have historically outperformed any interest that can be earned on a bank savings account. To put this into perspective, in the USA, money market funds are currently returning under 0.5% per year. That's 0.5% per year. The benchmark for share performance, on the other hand, the S&P 500 index, on average returns roughly 9% per year. Furthermore, most of the world's wealthiest people can attribute their wealth to the shares they own. My point is that investments into equities and stocks have been the predominant method for wealth accumulation over the last century or so.